gathering are some of the brightest young minds in the world, with the future of science, engineering and invention firmly in their grasp. It's the International Science and Engineering Fair 2013. And this year it's a rich event too, with prize money amounting to $3 million.
This year's International Science and Engineering Fair is being held in Phoenix, Arizona, and a group of young South Africans are waiting in breathless anticipation to show off their amazing innovations and to expose themselves to new teachings.
I think it's incredible to just look around me and see the projects, and you read the titles and you think that these people are 17, 18 years old.
We don't always have to rely on the older generation, and that breakthroughs in the scientific world are coming from the youth and not always, the old institutions.
The standard of the work, it is really different. Like I look at my project and I feel, this is really nothing compared to what these other kids are doing, because they are really looking into things that I never even thought of.
Drawing over 1,600 students from over 60 countries, ISEF is the largest pre-college science competition of its kind in the world. Many of the students here today began their journey to the ISEF by competing in local and school-sponsored science fairs. The winners of those compete nationally. And the national winners end up here, where the best of the best will compete. One of South Africa's participants is 16-year-old Reinhard Ulrich de Meulenare. Reinhard attends Waterkloof Ridge in Pretoria and has developed an interactive tablet-based application to improve reading speed.
I have developed an iPad application with the goal of improving children's reading speed. It makes use of interactive eye exercises to improve the eye movements required in reading.
He tested the app out on South African school kids, and regular use yielded an increase in the average reading speed of all age groups above 8 years, with some younger test subjects also showing an improvement.
Basically, my project analyzes different kinds of accelerants, which are basically just chemicals that boost a given reaction. And my project was to analyze these accelerants and their effect on what's called the specific impulse, which is just the effectiveness in solid rocket propellants.
So my project is on microbial fuel cells. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically using microorganisms such as bacteria, and I use yeast to generate electricity. During boat accidents or when airplanes have to make water landings, the real problem is not so much drowning, because life jackets are in place for that, but rather the fact of hypothermia, because the oceans are at such incredibly low temperatures. So basically what I did, I created an attachment to a life jacket. And basically it's very easily attachable. It's made out of a neoprene fabric, so it will increase the wearer's buoyancy as well as provide warmth.
The really great thing about ISEF is that it encourages conversations around the future of science, where young innovators such as these are set to change and take over the world. And science doesn't get any cooler than that.